Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to be playing a little bit of Kerbal Space Program 2. I have quite a bit of time in Kerbal Space Program 1, but I still would not say that I'm proficient. But we're going to give it a go. Go ahead and start a new campaign on normal difficulty. And we're just going to leave everything the same, except for the name. Go ahead and get started. And yeah, it actually loads pretty darn fast, which I've been very surprised with. I'm running at 4K, so it may be a little bit framey here or there, but I've got a fairly beefy system, so it should be able to mostly keep up. Oh, watch this little video they start us out with.
Your new space program, leaping forward into the cosmos. Since the dawn of Kerbal kind, we have looked to the sky and wondered what sublime mysteries lie hidden in the darkness, like jewels never beheld. These untold treasures may soon reveal themselves due to the efforts of recently founded Kerbal Space Program.
Oh my! I think that might have been the only copy of the orientation film. Hold on! Slides, somewhere. Welcome to your first day running the Kerbal Space Program. This campus hosts the greatest ever gathering of astronomers, astronauts, and engineers. After years of focused effort, this collection of geniuses has created several very impressive buildings. We believe we have all the necessary pieces to take our first steps off the ground. The best way to advance our technologies further is to get up there and learn by doing. All we need now is somebody to show us how to put all these parts together. Well, we also need somebody to help us out with the flying. We need a lot of help, actually. That's why you're here. My name is Paige, by the way. If you need any hints, feel free to visit me over at the training center. Everything in there is well padded, so it's a great place to get up and running. Welcome aboard!
Oh, if you don't leave it, it goes again.
Program.
Okay, so we've got Paige over here helping us out. I'm sure that won't get annoying at all. Let's go ahead and skip through these because I've done some Kerbal Space Program before. Hey, like we can select over here, or we can click on the building. Go into the VAB first. Okay. Part picker. Yep, know what that is. Yep, stick things onto things. And then strut, 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 struts. Okay. It looks like we're in the favorites, which probably helpful to somebody. But let's go ahead and start out with a small command module. And with that small command module, let's see about putting a parachute on there before we forget, because that's happened before. Let's slap on a small fuel tank. And let's slap on a small engine. Still have the Terrier. We still have the Terrier. Awesome. And then coupling. That looks like what we need. Let's stick on a stack decoupler. Then we need bigger fuel. The biggest small fuel we can get. And then another engine. See if we can get something in the small class that is a little bit beat. 260 kilonewtons of thrust. That sounds like a good place to go for me. Okay. So we've got a small rocket, which is probably not going to do all that much. Got rechargeable batteries, which may come in handy. You know what? Let's slap on one of these small rechargeable batteries in line. Yes, there we go. That on there. And I watched a few things already, and I know that the reaction wheels are a little underpowered. Let's also slap a reaction wheel. Okay, that should help out a little bit. And this much is not going to get us off planet. It's not. Let's find us another decoupler. Just go big this time. Do an exit. Oh, it does the fairing for us. That's awesome. Fuel tanks. Let's see what we have in extra large. Here's the biggest extra large. Okay, that all looks good. That'll definitely get us there. Let's also maybe see about putting on... You know what? We don't have an extra large of the reaction wheel. Let's go to just a large decoupler. And then large reaction. That'll help. Okay. We don't need a ladder yet. We're not gonna do that. Communication is not a big deal just yet because I don't believe science is in the game yet. But let's grab some solar panels so that we don't run out of stuff. And looks like that hotkey still works for the symmetry. Okay, got that taken care of. Let's see. We need fuel now. And we're going to go for the largest large. 50 tons of methalox. 2 tons of methalox. Do that. Let's just do 2 of those. Couldn't hurt. Then let's see what the largest large engine is. Max thrust at 1 atmosphere, 340, 137. Oh, there we go. That looks like that's going to do it. That better everything. It's just going to be a thirsty engine. And let's see, to get us a little bit higher before we have to worry about it. Grab a couple of these. No, we don't need that many. Ooh, different types of symmetry are on that hotkey now. 2, 4. Center it. And then go over here to engines and see what we've got. There's a medium solid fuel booster, and that looks absolutely massive. That'll get us there. And I know from experience that without struts, this is not going to work. Looks like we're having a little bit of a graphical glitch with some of the textures on the parts here. There we go, that's fixed. Then let's see if we can connect these to each other. There we go, that looks good. But we're also probably going to need one of these solid fuel boosters to get it out of our way. And that is facing the wrong way. There we go. That. And it looks like my hotkey for duplicating a part does not work. You know what? We're just going to have to be okay with that, I think. That's what I'm going to do. That's going to go off like that. And let's get us one of these clamps. This is high off the ground as we can get away with. Okay, and clamps, and no, not those. Those need to go up next here. Probably on the same stage. Yep, same stage. And we've got these 4. Get rid of that. Those 4 go at the same time as the first release. There actually should be some kind of delay there. Okay, so after those go off and detach, we've got the main engine, that'll detach, and then we've got the smaller engine, detach, smaller engine, parachute. Okay, that seems to be fairly sane. I think Launchpad 1 is going to be the launchpad that we're all used to. Let's try Launchpad 4, because I don't think I've ever been to that one. And launch. Ready to fly. Here's a few pointers. There's your flight cluster that looks like, oh, a lot of things have moved over there. That's interesting. Okay. Speed up or pause. Pause is going to be huge. Staging stack over there. Yeah, that's close enough. Okay. So it looks like our SAS is already on. So let's go ahead and hit go. Oh, and the countdown! Sure. Oh yeah, there we go. Only the slightest amount of drop back. Oh, I should have put stabilizers on it, like the wings. That would have made this so much easier. Okay, so we got our speed over here, we got our ground distance over here, we got our heading over here. Let's tap to the side a little bit. Should start stabilizing just a touch. Oh, we've made it over the clouds. Glad there are clouds. This place looks neat. It looks way better than the old one. Oh, that's the 4. Okay, so that was basically the same 4. We got to try a new one next time. About to hit about 10K. We can probably start our gravity turn now. Not that much, not that much, not that much, not that much. Oh, that's not good. And you can't throttle solid fuel boosters. Okay. Oh, there we go. They just disappeared. And they took my engine with it. Let's see if we can get it to go prograde. Lock on that way and kickstart us. Oh, that was close. Rotate so that I'm oriented same as I'm used to most days. There we go. We're at full throttle. We're starting a gravity turn, so that's... and we are still on our gravity turn. Okay. Our apoapsis is a bit on the low side. And we're going through a lot of fuel. This is probably going to be a short mission. Got this. See what the map says we're gonna do. Says we're not gonna make it very far. Says we're already on our way back down. Well, there's not a whole bunch of point in doing much of anything till how do I unlock that? Oh, there we go, unlock. Those reaction wheels work great on a small craft. Oh, I need to stage again before my engine will work. And Paige, please go away. I think with the speed that we've got, we're gonna have a bad time. I think we would already be on fire if the physics was working. But that'll work. This is not an orbit, I wouldn't think. It says we're still going up, though. We are losing our max total height. Lock that, and then aim a little bit further away from the planet. Oh, yeah. Be a little bit at air grade or whatever. Yeah. What does the map say we're doing now? It does not have a projection on where we're gonna. Oh, it's supposed to have that. Oh, I don't want to set focus on Kerbin. We're gonna have to try that again. And I need to be a little less overzealous on the gravity turn. I think maybe I gave it a little bit too much. Yeah, unless we want to crash real fast, we're just going to be waiting here for a while. Speed things up just a touch. Being able to warp over one time, like that. Back to normal speed. Sure we're pointing away from the direction we're going. And let's kick that engine on. Because speed we're at, we're definitely not going to be able to deploy that chute. It does not want to deploy the chute. Yeah, we're going to crash anyway, because I waited too long. Boom! There we go. Okay, let's revert to the assembly building. I'm shocked it has done as well as it has with me recording and it being so notoriously poorly performing, because all of the things that I've been hearing is that its performance is just horrible. I'm not seeing it. Okay, let's give it some big fat stabilizer wings. Do some larges and make sure that we've got all 4 directions covered. We'll stick it about halfway up the... That'll probably... Got that graphical glitch again. Okay. So no changes in staging or anything. Should be fine. Should be. Might not be. Should be. Go ahead and start. And this time, let's skip that countdown. I wonder why this is rotating when we're clearly not. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till we get about 10k over the surface and then try that gravity turn again. I do like this new meter for amount of atmosphere. It's a little bit easier to read than the old one. I don't know what that is. Vertical speed. Oh, okay. Oh, that's gonna be so handy. That's gonna be so handy. Okay, we're coming up on that gravity turn. Go ahead and give it the lightest of taps. Didn't take. Another light tap. Oh, that was so close. Yeah, this is not where we should have been in our gravity turn. And we are rotating. I'm not going to touch a darn thing till those solid fuel engines run out of fuel. That may have been a little bit too much thrust because... Oh, there we go. Getting out of the way. Just please don't blow anything up. Ah. Okay. So... Go to the map view. Does it have our... It has our thing now. Yes. Create a maneuver point. And then see if we can stretch this out just a touch. Oh, too far. We don't want... We want our apoapsis to be... Where's the projected periapsis? We're gonna have to circularize somewhere else. That's fine. Can I change this? I can change. Periapsis to be about 90 degrees off. There we go. That all looks good. Okay. Start burn in T-minus 2 minutes. I can warp to that. We're going to be mostly going prograde. So I'm going to go ahead and get the rocket turning that kind of direction. And it is slow. I wonder... Here's a... You know what? Oh! I can set the SAS to go to the maneuver node. Ah, that is exactly what I needed. I think that's super duper handy. This is no mech jeb, but that is super duper handy. Okay, we're lined up on that. Let's warp to maneuver and see how far that strays. It basically hasn't. We got 30 seconds to burn. Okay, we're not even staged into that stage yet. So once it hits 0, because from what I've heard, they fixed it. That actually starts when it's supposed to start, and I will stage as soon as that maneuver node comes down. It gives you a countdown. Just chasing that maneuver node. Oh, and you've got a progress bar. That's definitely easier to read than Delta V left. Oh, yes. Like, not having science is kind of a major thrill killer, but there are some serious quality of life upgrades here. See, does that... Yes, the burn timer stays in when we're in map view. The hotkey for 0 throttle, and I don't know what it is. Oh, that was gonna throw us out of the system. Ah! Those solid rocket boosters are something else. We get a little bit closer. I'm gonna cut back on the throttle. It does not look right. Yeah, that really does not look right. Okay. Let's put in a new maneuver node, or actually let's get rid of... Well, figure out if we can get rid of this maneuver node. Crash. There we go. Okay. Let's go here to that. Great. Good. And what we want to do is we want to raise our periapsis just... Actually, no, we don't. Because that'll get us one good full orbit and then skimming the atmosphere on the way in. If we had atmospheric issues, like actually the re-entry heating turned on, because that's currently off. I did check that. And we would have noticed it on our way out. Since that's not a thing anymore. And can we warp here? Oh, warp to... Okay, there we go. We warped all the way around. And we want to be pointing this way. Because I want to come back down on the planet. On Kerbin. And if we stay in map view, we should see this drop down a touch. And we get a little bit closer to the ground. As soon as we start touching that atmosphere. Right now, we've got basically no atmosphere. But we should be getting close enough to lose some of that energy on a pass by. Wonder if I can. I want to warp to. Oh. Warp limited due to proximity. We should be, yep, we are just barely touching atmosphere according to the gauge here. Let's see, there Apple Apps is dropping any? It is. Okay, so we can get captured by Kerbin that way. Watch it change. Doesn't look like it's doing much. It is coming down. But you know what? I'm a little impatient. Put a maneuver node. Let's pause things. We'll put in a maneuver node here. Oh, can you not put maneuver nodes in? Okay, well, that's no good. Let's just go ahead and throttle up. Should be... Oh, there we go. We could circularize here. We just want that number to get down into, well, below about 70. So that would be a good altitude to circularize at, over 70. Let's do that. Get rid of this maneuver node. Complete. Maneuver node. Then we're going to circularize. Wish I knew. Oh, that's the. Nope, that's so the wrong. Oh, too far. Way too far. Want that to be about 90 degrees off. That could get us there. Okay. Let's point toward the maneuver node. Then once it's pointing toward the maneuver node, we'll warp to it and see how things go. We still have quite a lot of fuel. We've still got 2 additional stages. Oh, you know what? Let's trash that because it looks like we are getting circularized here and now. And we're starting to lose it. So the apoapsis is getting a little bit closer to us. That's our highest point in the orbit. And you can see we're losing speed quite a bit. And we're gonna point ourselves this way so that we can slow down for re-entry. One of the things that we did back in KSP 1, if we didn't want to do a heat shield, engines are pretty heat resistant, we would just make them go first into the atmosphere. We're in that very low atmosphere zone where it's not slowing us down too. So if I gave it just the barest puffs, throttle, there we go. I want to land somewhere there's sun. Oh, we're speed. Oh, we're out of fuel. Oh, okay. we were still in fast time mode. Let's lose some of this orbital velocity. I just want to lose enough that the parachute will deploy. Over a kilometer per second is definitely too fast for parachutes. Alright, that's too much. We can gain some speed back. Yeah, I don't fly in the most efficient manner. I just don't. And I am very aware of that. But, important thing is I still have fun. And after about 2 hours in game, I'm still glad that I picked this up. Looking at how many hours I put into the original Kerbal Space Program, if this is anything like it, and it looks like it's gonna be, it's totally worth it. Totally worth it. A little bit more throttle. I want to stay under 500 meters per second. For 8,000 meters. Probably go ahead and slow down. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Don't need that anymore. And we can probably trigger our chute. Yeah, we're still a little high for that to inflate. But, come on, inflate, please. Okay. That should still get us down without too much. Or how much? Oh, my reaction wheel still works. Ah! I tell it to go. Oh, almost doing it. Those reaction wheels are actually working. Wonder if I can turn those off and see what. Let's disable the torque. And then, oh yeah, huge difference. Huge difference. Okay. Let's point it straight at the ground. Or point the engine straight to the ground. Oh, cactuses! Did they have cactuses and trees on places not main space center? Yep, I done doomed myself. Okay, I can recover my vehicle, or we can we go in here and make, what's his name? Is it Bob this time? No, it's Bill. Make Bill go on an EVA. Oh, there it is. There's a big fancy EVA button. EVA is obstructed due to an obstacle. Oh, he's EVAing. Can we move him? We can move him. Oh, and the buttons come and go. And I can go under the terrain. That's interesting. Can't remember the button to turn on his jetpack. That would be cool, though. Just need to figure that out again. Yep. Anyways. Oh. Jetpack. I can't get to... Anyways. I guess that's, the do... And is there a fancy handy dandy button for the tracking station? There is! Okay, I'm definitely turning page off. In controller focus, any of these. Oh, I can destroy the debris. That was like so many more clicks in old Kerbal Space Program. Roller focus. Recover. Can we cover him, please? Maybe? Oh, that's a bug. Let's destroy him. Okay. So yeah, the first real flight in Kerbal Space Program. For me, anyway. First successful tour like that around the planet. Yeah. I had a lot of fun. I think I'm going to be playing this a lot more, and whatever that scary thing is, I don't want to know. Definitely some kind of graphical glitch. Like a collection of twigs in a weird shape. Anyways, that's all I got for you today. Well, it looks like that's going to do it for us today, guys. I wanted to say thank you for hanging around this long. If you did and you haven't already hit subscribe, please do. Just so you don't miss out on any of the other cool stuff coming on down the road. If you'd like to hang out with us, please hit us up on Discord. Link is in the About section on the channel, or you can go to discord.wonsnot.com, and I will see you guys in the next one.